Well, live from BT India at 100 in New Delhi, and I'm joined by Mr. Neeraj Garg, Chief Executive Officer, Hindustan Coca Cola Beverages. Thank you, sir, for joining us. And I must start off by telling this to you that Coca Cola has quite cracked the millennial code because it convinced the millennials to drink Diet Coke while everybody was talking about the sugary drinks. How do you think the strategy has worked, just from a consumer generic point of view?
I think let's step back and talk about it. The company produces products which are available for every person to make a choice. So we have a portfolio of sparkling drinks, we have a portfolio of juices, we have a portfolio of water, energy drinks, hydration products. It's a whole range available. So it's not just about trying to just walk away from a conversation, but it's about providing choice to the consumer and making sure that they can make a choice which is depending on what they would like to have and how they want to manage their hydration and refreshment needs. So sugar-free products is a part of that choice that we create. So we have Coca-Cola Zero, which is a product which tastes absolutely like the original classic Coke with sugar, but it doesn't have the same calorie impact as a Coca-Cola may have. And then we have Diet Coke, which is a much older product, or a Coca-Cola Light globally, which is a much older product which tastes a little bit different from the classic. We found that there were a lot of consumers who were looking for the same taste of Coke without the impact of the calories, and hence Coke Zero it was there to address a very clear consumer need. And we are very happy to say it's doing well not only in India but across the globe.
And I must tell you, as a 26-year-old, somebody who's a bit conscious of the fitness fact, I have also quite relied myself on the Coca-Cola diet option, and it's of course doing that justice to me. But since you did mention about the different verticals, be it the sparkling, be it the juices, be it Coca-Cola, how do you see the competition in the beverage industry in India? I mean, yours is a brand that's been there for ages, but we also have now new brands coming up, and millennials like to choose and try always the new.
So first, the competition is there. It keeps us on our toes. But more important, the challenge in India is to grow the per capita consumptions. I think the penetration of bottled beverages is still not there where it can be, if you compare it especially to some of the more developed nations in the world. And we think the opportunity is huge. Of course, over the last couple of years, shopper behavior, consumer choices have changed a lot. And you are seeing a trend of wellness and health coming in. And that is driving some more new brands to come in. Not only that, in India now with the digital world and where we are today, it's much easier for a startup brand to make themselves available to the consumer. And the bastion that the old companies in the physical world had of control over distribution and the ability to get to the real outlet is now no longer there. And it's easier for a startup to now make themselves available to the consumer, whether it's B2C or whether it's to a new distribution startup like an Udaan, which can actually get them to the outlet. So that's there. And that is why you're seeing a lot more proliferation of choices over there. But that just goes to show that India is still a vast market where there is space for a lot more brands to be there. And there are different segments of the business, whether that's the affordable serves which start recruiting people into the beverage industry, or whether it's a more premium segment where people are looking for a specific benefit and are willing to pay for it.
One last question, because you also did mention of the health factor, and I must tell this to you that post-pandemic, there has been a behavioral change in people trying to be fit, people moving towards this conscious drinking and conscious food. But despite that, ये बात तो सही है कि कितने भी हम healthy हो जाए, there's always a Coca Cola or a Pepsi in one's refrigerator. So you believe that Coca Cola can always bet big on this emotional value that Indians are related to?
It's not just emotional value, it's also the role that the product plays, As long as the product is adding value to a consumer, they're going to be paying for it. One of our ex-chairmen said that consumers of the future, and I think we are in the future now, are going to bet with their wallet for the companies that stay consistent with their values and are able to actually deliver against what they are looking for. So I think if you're looking for refreshment, looking for a moment of happiness, whether you're looking for a little bit of a pick-me-up or you're looking for a health drink which provides a specific benefits, the need is there. And people are going to be reaching out for a beverage. Now, we are the world's largest juice company. We are the largest beverage company in the world. So I believe our products are always going to be there. And I hope that we can make sure the consumers will always look and find what they're looking for in our portfolio.
That's great. On a lighter note to end, because you head the Coca-Cola beverage business in India, how many Coca-Colas do you have in your refrigerator at home? Because I'm sure a millennial audience wants to know this.
So my refrigerator, you will find a whole range of Coca-Cola products. Not only do you find a classic Coke or a Diet Coke, which is my favorite drink, you'll also find Coke Zero. You'll find Schweppes, tonic water or a soda mixer. You'll find Kinley water. You'll find a Minute Maid juice, the pulpy orange. And I can go on because people come in, you'll find a Sprite, you'll find a Thumbs Up because my wife is a big Thumbs Up drinker. So you'll find the whole range actually.
That's great. Thank you so much for talking to us, sir.
Thank you.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.